Good morning everyone, it's Elena and I'm back with another exchange student vlog. And on that morning, the first thing that I did was get dressed. I always do that because if I don't get into my outfit for the day, I will just fall back into bed and fall asleep. And the next thing that I do is make my bed, because as long as it's unmade, the temptation is just there to just lie back into it. And then it was time to do my makeup, and here's me looking a little bit more awake thanks to some concealer. And then it was already time for breakfast. I was already pretty hungry. And I just went upstairs into our kitchen, and my mom had pre-made some noodle salad, and I just took a little bit of that and ate that as my breakfast. It's honestly super handy to just pre-make that. You can keep it for a few days and it tastes amazing. Highly recommend that. And yeah, then it was time to go back to my room and start working. Hello everyone, it's Elena and I'm back with another exchange student vlog. And as you can probably tell, I'm at home because this semester will be online as well, so I'm going to be studying from home again. And the plan for today, today's Thursday, is I'm first going to do a 3-hour live study for me session. I host these sessions on my YouTube channel and I've already set up the stream, so this is what it looks like. Now it's just a waiting screen and I can just click go live whenever I'm ready. And once I finish my live study for me session, I will have a little break, and then I have 3 classes to get through today. So this is what my schedule looks like. So in the morning, I'm going to be doing my live study with me session, and then later today, I'm going to be having a class on the European Convention on Human Rights, a Konversationsübung, which you can imagine kind of like a seminar on international law, and then also I'm going to have my English class. And my English class is relatively late in the evening. It starts at 6 p.m. and it only ends at about 9:15, which is quite late for me, as I'm someone who usually sleeps between 9 and 10. So while I love the class, that is like the one downside of it. And the big task for today is I gotta finish my outline for my presentation for my English class. I'm holding a presentation on a criminal law case from the UK. And basically I just need to hand in a rough time plan of how I'm planning to structure the whole thing. And I do have a pretty good idea of it, but I just want to make sure that the structure really works. So I'm going to go over my plan again today and then hand that in, and then I'm going to have the presentation next week. So yeah, that's the plan for today. And I still have about an hour to go until my live study with me session starts at 8. So now I'm just going to do some emails. I'm probably going to start looking over my presentation. I got quite a few emails done. I always find it really satisfying when that number of unread emails goes down. And I did have a quick look at my presentation, but then it was time to prepare for my live. I always have this little notebook with me where I keep my to-do list and stuff. Of course, some water, stay hydrated. And of course also my laptop, which I need for studying, and my phone with which I stream. This is just what it looks like right before I go live. And yeah, then it was time to do the 3-hour live study with me session.
3 hours later.
And I finished my 3-hour study with me session. So here's what I got done in that session. I'm quite happy with it. I got the most important thing done, which was writing an outline for my English presentation. So this is what the outline looks like. And I just had to send that to my teacher, and I just hope she'll approve. Basically, I just wrote down the different times that I think I'm going to need, and then just, what I want to discuss for each element of the presentation. And then I also prepared a Konversationsübung. These are basically like seminars, and this one's on international law, and we just get a few readings, but mainly it's just, about looking at how you think the law will apply to these facts, and then we discuss that in the class. It's a lot of fun, this class, so I really enjoy it. And the last thing that I did is I started listening to a lecture, but I haven't finished it yet. But I've already taken a few notes on it. It's about legal history, and I need to finish that lecture. So the plan for now is, because now it's 11 o'clock, is I'm gonna finish listening to the lecture. That should be another hour. And then I'm probably gonna have lunch, and then I might work on my presentation a bit more, and then I'm gonna have classes. So yeah, that's the plan. And here's me taking the lecture notes. It was a pretty cool lecture about Roman law, and I have studied Roman law at Cambridge, but this one was more about the historical background, which was pretty cool. So the lecture's done. Now it's about 12:30, so it took a little bit longer than I thought it would, but I also filmed something, just like a little clip, which I needed because I'm doing another dress up together day on my Instagram. The idea of that is just that we pick a theme, and then on the day, if you want to participate, you just dress according to the theme, post a story of it, and tag me in it so I can repost it, and then we can all see the different outfits. And I just think it's a nice way of, motivating yourself a little bit to get dressed when you're just, at home all the time. At least for me, like, I find it quite hard sometimes to motivate myself if I know I'm not going anywhere anyway. And that's why I'm doing these every once in a while. This is only the second one, so this is not like a long established tradition or anything, but the last one was a lot of fun. And so now they voted on the theme Gossip Girl, which I think is so cool. I loved this show so much. So I just posted a story to announce the theme because the day is going to be tomorrow. So tomorrow I will look, hopefully, like I'm from the cast of Gossip Girl. And yeah, now it's time for lunch because I'm really hungry. I had some spaghetti with egg and some tomato salad for lunch. Honestly, highly recommend this combi. It tastes so good together. And then I went back into my room and decided to take a little break, so I just grabbed my iPad and decided to watch one of my favorite shows, The Blacklist. I'm currently rewatching it as I've kind of run out of good Netflix shows to watch, but honestly, you can always rewatch The Blacklist. It's just an amazing show, and I feel like it's always interesting to watch even if you know what's gonna happen. So I was just planning on, chilling on my bed and watching The Blacklist, but I want to take a moment to appreciate this card, which my friend had printed just so he can tell me that he thinks that he's smarter than me and better at things. Like, get yourself friends who are this funny, okay? It literally starts out with, "Hey Elena, Mr. Better at being on time for things than you are here. And I wanted to say thanks. I really appreciate having a friend in you who always loses to me in debates." That is not true, okay? He always loses in debates, but whatever. So yeah, it just goes on like that, but it's just really funny and like it really made my day. And it's just such a nice gesture because it's so hard, I feel like, to stay in touch, especially because he lives in the US and I live in Germany. So we have a big time difference and we haven't seen each other in years because we met in my first year at Cambridge and that was the year in which he graduated. But he always makes sure that we stay in touch and that's just like so sweet. So yeah, Andrew, if you see this, thank you so much. You made my day. But also, you are the one who loses at debates. Just so we're completely clear on that, okay? Thank you. But no, seriously, this is like so sweet. So yeah. This just made my day. Even though this entire card is just roasting me, it's funny. I like it. And our friendship is like that. Like, we just try to roast each other. I think my roasts are better, but whatever. Plan for now is I'm gonna chill on my bed and take my break. It is now 1:13 and I think I'm gonna take a break until like 1:30, maybe even until 1:45, not really sure yet. I do definitely want to get some more work done on my presentation, but I'm also aware that I have 3 classes in the afternoon, which is just, a lot, but also it's in 2 different languages because my European Convention on Human Rights class and my English class are in English, but my Konversationsübung on international law is in German. And the German class is in the middle of the 2 English ones. And my brain just sometimes gets a little bit confused because you try to like, say everything in that one language and then you say everything in the other language. And I don't know, I just get confused with that at times. But we deal. So yeah, like Thursdays are like my hardest days. That's why I'm gonna give myself a nice break now. And then we're going to see how much I get done for my presentation, and then it's time for my classes. I actually got quite a bit done for my presentation, which I'm really happy with. I just had all of my research notes right next to me so that I could refer to them while I'm writing the slides, and then I looked over my lecture notes for my class on the European Convention on Human Rights. The lectures are uploaded online, so you just do these in your own time, and then we have these 1-hour group discussions on Thursdays, and we went over a case study, which is why I have my statute book next to me so that I could refer to the law. And I had actually thought that a different convention article would be more relevant for this case study, so that's why these group discussions are really helpful because they just show you whether you are on the right track when it comes to applying the law. And then I also did my Konversationsübung on international law where we discussed a different case study, which was also really interesting. And I made it through 2 of my classes for today. So I've had my class on the European Convention on Human Rights and my Konversationsübung for international law. So now it is almost 5 p.m. and the plan now is to do the most important part of student life. take a nap. Because my brain's already tired and my English class is going to start at 6 and it's going to run until 9 p.m. So a break is a welcome thing in my life. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use one of the sleep stories on Calm. They also have sleep stories for napping and I just love using this nap time story. It's really nice actually because basically it's a 30-minute guided nap in a way. Like they help you, you know, calm down, fall asleep, but they also wake you up at the end of it. So yeah, I really like that. I think it's a great thing and it just helps me take a nap because otherwise I'll just lie there awake and I just like can't really nap. So this really helps me. This is not sponsored or anything, by the way. But yeah, that's the plan. I'm just gonna, you know, chill on my bed for 30 minutes. And yeah, then I'm gonna see, maybe get a little snack before my class. And that's kind of the plan for now.
A few minutes later.
So nap time's over and I've decided I'm now gonna change into just like a more chill outfit because this class is gonna run until like 9 p.m. and honestly, I just want to put on some comfortable pants, a chill shirt, and you know, get through the class. And yeah, the class is really interesting though. It's just like the time is, it just runs pretty late and 3 hours is a pretty long class. But the class is really interesting, so it is definitely worth it. But yeah, just gonna change into something more cozy. And I'm here in a more cozy look. So now it's time for some snackety snacks. Ladies and gentlemen, we have secured the package. By the way, these crisps are super good. It's salt and pepper and they taste amazing. And then I also have some walnuts, which honestly is a great snack if you're in a class. Like, you know, you can just quickly eat it. And it's a really, really good snack. Like, I don't know why I had never known about this. I just randomly picked these up at the store and I love it. And of course I also got myself some more water because, you know, drink water, kids. I say, well, I haven't even drunk like a liter today. So the plan now is I still have a little bit more than 10 minutes to go. So the plan is I'm just gonna eat some snacks now and then it's time for my class. In the first part of the class, our teacher gave a lecture about the UK monarchy and we later on had a group discussion about it. It's honestly a really cool class because everybody participates in a discussion, which is a lot of fun. And now we're reaching this fun part of my break. And yes, I do have my laptop with me. I'm on mute and my video is off. But basically, the teacher just told us that we have a 10 to 15 minute break. So I'm not sure if it's 10 or 15, so I'm just bringing it with me. And I'm just gonna quickly get some food. Oh, my family's actually here and they have dinner, so I can have dinner with them. But it's just gonna be like a quick little snack during my lesson and then I have to go back to the last part of the course. Got the food, so just gonna quickly eat that in my break. In the second part of the class, we had a presentation from a student on preventive detention. We all have to do a presentation in this class. And honestly, it was a super interesting presentation and the debate that we had later on was also really cool. And I made it. It's past 9 and my English class is over and I'm tired. So here's the plan for now. I'm gonna go and take a shower and then I'm gonna do my hair and then I'm gonna sleep. Now, I normally don't really do anything for my hair. Like I just, you know, put some hair oil in, put it in 2 braids and then I fall asleep. But tomorrow is the Gossip Girl Dress Up Together day and I want to look as much like Blair Waldorf as I can, and she has kind of wavy hair and so I want to try to recreate that a little bit. So that's the plan for the evening. And yeah, then tomorrow I'm hopefully gonna look like I could be part of the cast of Gossip Girl. But yeah, you guys will see that in a second. Hello Upper East Siders, how's it going? I'm just kidding, but I feel like I could be a part of the cast of Gossip Girl with this outfit. I really love how it turned out. Of course I'm wearing a headband because Blair wears them, and this is the full look. So I found the skirt together with this blazer and I just thought that they would match really well, and then I also found this really cool bow on Etsy. I'm gonna link all of the stuff down below. Not that anyone asked, but I love this outfit, so let me act like I'm a fashion blogger for 2 seconds, okay? It's okay if no one cares about the links, but I just love this outfit so much, so yeah. So that is my contribution to the Gossip Girl themed dress up day. And now I'm gonna post my outfit on my Instagram, and then I'm just gonna hope that other people are gonna participate and that I'm not just gonna be, doing this all alone, because that would be kind of weird. And yeah, the plan for the rest of the day is in the morning I don't have a study with me session. I have some stuff to do. I need to go to the post office, mail something off, and collect a parcel. And I also need to bring one of my bags in for repair. And then in the afternoon, I have a 5-hour study with me session where I'm hopefully gonna finish that presentation for my English class. So yeah, let's do it.
A few minutes later.
I had to change out of my Gossip Girl outfit because it is pretty cold and rainy outside and your girl doesn't want to freeze to death. So wearing something warmer now, and the plan now is I'm gonna go to the post office. I've already packed my bag. I need to drop off this parcel. It's a return parcel because I ordered a blazer online, which I thought would look great on me, but it turns out it looks terrible on me. And then the other thing that I need to do is I need to drop off my bag for repair. The bag itself is really lovely, but I'm kind of mad that it's already broken and it's like a month old. Now it's not like a major thing, but this is the bag and it's already missing one of the stones here on like the inside. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this stone is missing. Given that I've worn the bag about 3 times and it's literally a month old, that's a little disappointing. But I don't think it should be a problem to fix that, but still kind of annoyed with that. But yeah. Gonna drop it off and hopefully I'm gonna get it back soon. So I'm gonna get all of these things done and I'll see you guys later.
2 hours later.
And I'm back home and my bag, which I've owned for 4 weeks, is now in repair for 6 to 8 weeks. Yeah, that was a great purchase, wasn't it? But the good news of the day is that people are actually participating in my Dress Up Together day, and it's been really fun so far and I've seen some amazing outfits. If you guys are interested in the Dress Up Together day, I will put all the stories from today into a story highlight for the day. This is what the story highlight looks like in case you want to check it out and see what the Dress Up Together day was like. I also did go to the post office and some books had come. These are for my English class. I have read this book here before, but I am going to reread it just for the class. But honestly, I can highly recommend this because it's so good. So the book is about the rule of law, and it's not written for law students necessarily. It's really written for everybody. And I think this is probably like the best book that I've read on a legal topic that was written really, for a general audience, because he does such a great job of explaining what the rule of law is, which is a quite complex concept, and also explaining why it matters for you as an individual, for us as a society. And it's really a great read. Highly recommend this book. If you're interested, I'm going to link it down below, but honestly, this is an amazing read. Generally, we have some amazing books for my English class that we are reading. I'm really happy with the reading this. I think it's really cool. So, for example, we are also reading Brave New World and 1984 and The Trial. I'm just really excited for the books. I think that's just like a great list. I'm looking at this because this is where I store all of my books, because I've kind of run out of space. So now they're stored under this table. And this is a mix of academic books that I need for my classes and just books, that I'm reading in my free time. And yeah, this is what I've ended up with. I've also stored some here now. Those are my books on the European Convention on Human Rights. And yeah. In conclusion, Elena owns a lot of books. Normally I store my books under my bed in these black boxes, but these are full and I've actually started putting books on top of them, so there's really no space left. So that's why I've had to resort to this. So the plan now is I'm going to start reading The Trial. This is one of the books which I haven't read before, but I am really excited to read it. And I'm just going to start reading that for a little bit. I mean, I have about an hour until I need to get lunch, and then it's time for my live study with me session where I will hopefully finish that presentation. I didn't get through much of the book, but honestly I'm just happy that I got started with reading it because I feel like starting is always the hardest part. And then it was time for lunch and I had these noodles, which are quite common in my area. They're called spätzle, and I just put some sauce on top of them.
Many hours later.
And I'm done. It's 6 p.m. and my stream has ended. I only streamed for about 4 hours 50 instead of 5 hours because in like the last 10 minutes my phone just decided to kill the stream. I don't know. So yeah, but I still got most of my work done since it luckily only cut out in the end. And let's take a look at my presentation and whether there's progress. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm really happy to report there is. Look at all the slides being filled with information. This is really good news. The only thing that isn't filled with information is my bibliography slide. But I have recorded all my sources, okay? Don't worry, guys. I have all of them in like a separate document and I just need to format them because even though I've been in law school for over 2 years and have used the same citation style, I still do not know how to cite. And I need to look it up every time. And I've even bought the citation guide now. You can get this for free on the internet as a PDF, but I find it really helpful to be able to, you know, have it on paper and make annotations and stuff. But it still takes me ages. If someone has a good citation generator for this citation style, please let me know, okay? Your girl could really use it. It would save me a lot of time. But yeah, I'm gonna finish that part probably on the weekend. Now it's Friday evening, I just wanna have the evening off. And yeah, I think this is a good time to also end the vlog. Thank you so much for being here, and like I mentioned, if you guys would like to know what a dress up together day was like, you can see it in my Instagram highlights. People came out with so many amazing outfits and honestly it was just a lot of fun. But yeah, that's it, and thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye!